The first time I took a drink, I was 15 years old. No bad happened. I was comfortable. I was talking to a girl. Anytime I would try to talk to a girl, I would get all cottony mouth. My stomach would turn into knots. I thought I discovered the world. I believe booze saved my life. At the very end of my drinking, it was the very thing that was killing me. I didn't know if I could get sober. To be God's honest truth, I didn't think I had a booze problem until I got into the halls of AA. And then when you get there and you hear someone tell your story, then all of a sudden it starts, you're not comparing, you're identifying. We've had an AA meeting for the last 38 years, run by a union electrician. The guy that was running it was a great guy. He got up there in age, and he asked me if I would take it over. It was an honor, you know, and he told me, I'm counting on you to take the torch.
I've known Jay at least 20 years. I think I met Jay when he was just coming out of his time. I was a young journeyman. He was an apprentice, and we hit it off right off the get-go. Me and Jay spent a lot of time together before we got in these respective jobs and talked about being sick and tired of going to wakes and funerals for young members that couldn't get the help that they needed.
I woke up to an EMT over me, and instantly, like, my first thought was, like, I wish I didn't wake up. Because in that moment, like, I thought I lost everything, right? I thought I lost, like, my family. I thought I lost my job and my career, like, my reputation and everything else, and I didn't know what to do. I legitimately, like, thought my life was over, and I called Jay.
My wife was diagnosed with stage 4 inoperable brain cancer. I have 2 boys, and the oldest started experimenting, you know, not just with alcohol, but with the opiates. So the drinking took off. I contemplated on going out in the garage and just punching my ticket. I was at that point. I set my wife down. I said, I have to do something. I can't live like this anymore. And she made some calls. She made one important call, and it turned out to be Jay.
When I'm in the middle of the shit, I can't see my own stuff. So I need somebody in my life that I feel that I can trust with anything and give it to them and say, hey, what do I do with it?
I can't make that stuff up.
He's so deserving. All his time, all his effort. It doesn't matter if it's 3 in the afternoon or it's 3 in the morning. You call Jay Frasier because you have an issue, and he's there for you. And that is the most important part of what Jay does for the members of Local 103.
If anyone's struggling, right, and they think they're gonna lose their job or lose, like, their position or anything because they're gonna ask for help, the only alternative to that is that you're gonna possibly lose your life, and you're gonna lose it anyways, and in the wake of that, you're gonna leave everybody that you love holding the baggage.
It's about taking the stigma off of it. You know, we got a bunch of members that probably need the group, that are afraid to come down, and we've really changed that down here. It's okay to need help. I just want to see it grow. I know there's guys out there. I know there's a guy out there right now that's struggling somewhere. I know he's on a job site hiding it.
For the person that's petrified of seeking help, they shouldn't be, because that's one reason we have a brotherhood. We support each other.
I owe everything I have to this local. I really do. Everything I have. I met my wife on a job site. If I never met her, I wouldn't have my kids.
I hope if, there's a problem with my kids, that there's somebody like my husband that will be there to help them.
It gives you just a little bit of hope to meet someone, to talk to somebody, to know that they're real. You just heard their story that you identified with all along, and now you look at them. He's smiling. He's happy. He's coaching his kid's baseball team. He's showing up for life. He's doing everything that he's supposed to be doing. He's doing everything that he wanted to do while he was sitting at a bar stool dreaming about it.
It's a happy ending, but it's not really the ending. And I just, I pray every day. And Jay's taught me a lot.
It's a dream job for a guy like me, getting to wake up every day and go battle for the members of Local 103. Nothing better.